Well, everyone come on up, fill the space. I won't bite.
But you were kidding left.
Well, yes, but I'll keep it up here for the most part, I promise. All right. So I'm Dave Rand, and the song is called The Minivan Diaries. Studying the heart, realize that the way you live your life is so unhealthy. Have you ever found yourself admiring the trees and realize each and every day you drive your van to work? How is that the way I live my life so far in my head? Listening, you have to wonder if I ever a good idea. Well, okay, so my dad suggested that it would be a good idea to hand out copies of the lyrics. So, that makes it less cool, but here they are. You know, pass them around. And if there's any left, don't throw them away, because trees are good. Let's see, so, this next song is called When the Well Runs Dry. It's about when the well runs dry. And, how are the vocals? Can you hear what's going on? Can we, okay, a little call for a little louder vocals. Here it is. What Thanks. I think you can bring the music up relative to the vocals a little. If anyone on your clubs, they're right there. Without further ado, Robot Goes Here. Well, everyone come on up, fill the space. I won't bite.
But you were kidding left.
Well, yes, but I'll keep it up here for the most part, I promise. All right. Yeah. So I'm Dave Rand, and the song's called The Minivan Diaries. Studying the heart, realize that the way you live your life is so unhealthy. Have you ever found yourself admiring the trees and realize each and every day you drive your van to work? How is that the way I live my life so far in my head? Listening, you have to wonder if I ever a good idea. Well, okay, so my dad suggested that it would be a good idea to hand out copies of the lyrics. Thanks. Let's see. So, this next song is a new song that's not on my CD. It's called The Infinite Monkey Theorem. And I think that a higher than average number of people here tonight know what the Infinite Monkey Theorem is. But nonetheless, I'll just spell it out real quick. The idea is if you take a monkey and have him pound on a, say, typewriter for an infinite amount of time, he will eventually reproduce the complete works of Shakespeare without any mistakes. You know, because all it is a random sequence of characters, and there's just some very small probability that happens. So if you wait long enough, it will. Yeah, so that's the idea of this song, and now I'm going to play it. Nate likes this one, so this is for Nate. What makes people different from everything else on this earth? Held up as a sign of our humanity, making things sound beautiful. Yeah, do you think to know. One day soon I'll get to sing along. Yeah, just sing along. Cause remember how I was working on a program to teleport beautiful. Then and next on my list is automated creativity. Gotta head monkey down in the basement, chained to the top, not counting away. Churn out copies of the works of Shakespeare. Halfway through the poet, he wrote me this song. Gotta head monkey down in the basement, chained to the top, not counting away. Churn out copies of the works of Shakespeare. Halfway through the poet, he wrote me this song. So one thing people ask a lot is if I write all the music, and it's true, I do. And prior to doing this electronic thing, I used to play in real bands with real instruments and real people. And that was fun, but things changed. And so the first time one of my old bandmates saw me do this electronic thing, he said that for the first song, he thought it was really funny, because it was just a guy running around singing with a laptop. And then for the second song, he started to feel like really awkward and embarrassed for me. He was just a guy running around singing with a laptop. And then by the third song, he started to warm up to what's going on. So hopefully, you guys are now reaching the point in the set where you're starting to get down with what's going on. And in the spirit of that, I'm going to play a cover next. This is for Dan. He thinks it's funny already. And so there's two things that people yell at shows most often. One is Free Bird, and the other is Maiden. So this is for everyone that likes Free Bird. Just kidding. And it, like most other Iron Maiden songs, is pretty ridiculous. And it, like most other Iron Maiden songs, is pretty ridiculous. in either a good or a bad way, depending on where you're coming from. So let's see. I'm going to play a couple more songs here, maybe 3 more songs. All right, so this next song is called Zen and the Science of Nihilism. And the idea is as follows. It seems to me that from science, it follows that there's nothing supernatural, there's no God or soul or whatever, so there's no absolute meaning. Once you die, you're dead, and that's it. So, whatever. I'm thinking nihilism, nothing really matters in an absolute sense. All right, that's not anything new. People have been kicking nihilism around for a long time. But then I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Oh, and then it occurred to me that, although it doesn't matter, it also doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. Because you're still alive and you have to create meaning in your life somehow. And personally, this is how I do it. Threw a black dot in the center of my palm, and I was visited by the face of divinity, dressed to kill in its 6-sided form. Can you see the Rochambeau Darwin tattooed on your skin? I bet you think you can, but you're obviously wrong. You wouldn't be using protection, now would you? So I do the song as a tribute to my God. Chance and despair of 4 billion years. Science and religion, I'm a man of the law. Logic and reason like the flame on the law. Your brain is just a beautiful machine, forever calculating nothing. So here's the power for the modern age. How many years of the endless science die? Did it take to make your reason why? Saw a squirrel by the base of a tree, and it struck me so powerfully. How stupid and pointless life is. It's melodramatic, but it's true. All of our ideas about what's important are merely self-delusions. A biologist might say that sex really matters, but even that's not true, because who cares if your genes get passed up? So on the lawn of my parents' house, I found nihilism. Who cares what it means? 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 What it means? What it means? What does it mean? So I threw the song as a tribute to my God. Chance and despair of 4 billion years. Science and religion, I'm a man of the clock. Logic and reason like the flame and the mark. Your brain is just a beautiful machine, forever calculating nothing. So here's your power for the modern age. How many rules of the endless science die? Did it take to make your reason why? But I'm still going to my job and writing this song, 'cause after all, it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter. In light of this, there's another question with no answer. What will you do tomorrow? And this whole thing is called Robot Goes Here. Naturally, it's on the interweb, on MySpace and all that. Robotgoeshere.com. I have an 11-track CD out. It's mixed by guys that mixed Gorillaz and Shakira and Mindless Self-Indulgence and stuff like that. So it sounds real purdy. And I also have shirts and other CDs and free buttons and pins all back in the merch section. And free copies of the lyrics. Right, so let's see. I'm going to play 2 more songs. And then I think Yeah You Can Dance is going to play, which will be sweet. So, thank you guys all so much. And thanks to TT the Bears, and thanks to Yeah You Can Dance for asking me to play. This is very fun. So, to keep the fun going, this next song is called What All the Screaming's About. There's a music video for it on my MySpace. It's a dancing song. I'm going to be dancing. I'm not going to lie. See, we have a little... Here we go. Thanks. All right, one more and then I'm done. Thanks. All right, one more and then I'm done. Yeah, so this song is called 01001010. You know how it is. This is for systems biology and the program for evolutionary dynamics. Damn!
I can no longer think the things that I want to think. The things that I want to think are replaced with moving images. I can no longer think. Moving images have replaced the things that I want to think. I can no longer think the things that I want to think. My thoughts have been replaced. I can no longer think. I can no longer think.
That's right. Talk the talk, yeah, I can get excited. But if I'm truly honest with myself, I'll see at the times when I'm truly happy, when my excitement is bubbling and overflowing, these times are few and far between. They happen almost exclusively alone, yeah, alone, with my computer in the middle of the night.
I can make a convincing argument for why this should make me happy.
And how much is this? Really makes me happy. This really makes me happy. It really makes me happy. What really makes me happy? Well, I've been working on a computer program to tell us what is beautiful. I've been working on a computer program to tell us what is beautiful. I've been working on a computer program to tell us what is beautiful. I've been working on a computer program to tell us what is beautiful. Think it's time to pull the plug. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks a lot for coming. Yeah, You Can Dance is next, and CDs and shirts and lyrics and me are over there. Thanks.